Try and force their way into the point, and now the EMP is here, and that's going to eliminate 200 HP from Sinatraa if it does end up hitting him and he's not bubbling himself at the time.
Now Rock is close to the Primal Rage as well, so close to the Transcendence as well, that is. The US having some tools to work with. There's the EMP now. Transcendence immediately.
He's one-shot Sinatraa.
With it. Yeah, Sinatraa does go down though. It is a problem. And the US shorthanded again. Zhongyi does fall. He got cut out a little bit. Bacon Jack though pops cool map out of the mech. And Chinese Taipei, unless Fact Fiction can do something pretty crazy here, might have another defense. They got the sound barrier now, and Fact Fiction goes down. So the United States looking like they're going to have to go back to the drawing board one more time. Any picks with that one just yet. US back on the point, but there's the EMP from Zonda one more time. Immediately though, the sound barrier comes in response. Both teams dropping that Lucio out. Another self-destruct. Taimou picks up the kill on Fact Fiction, and again, Chinese Taipei is holding the United States. Maybe one last desperation push here. They need to get on the point. They need to make something happen. Sinatraa looking for a pulse bomb. He needs a big one. Has to fight Bacon Jack.
Gets Bacon Jack.
He wins the duel, but he needs to get back on the point right now. Good start, Sinatraa, even with time for a wave there. Primal Rage for Zhongyi, trying to just force the United States out. Fact Fiction did fall. It's a problem for the US. Oh, but they're coming back in. Jake with the Dragon Blade grabs three, looking for more in the US in overtime. Looks like they're at least going to be able to get the payload rolling.
And that was such a huge duel win from the Tracer. Jake mean a whole lot for the United States. And there's the sound barrier coming down right off the bat.
Looking for the kill, finds Sinclair immediately.
Taimou though. Yeah,
that's right. Finds Fact Fiction. Jake falls as well. So unfortunately for Team US, the Dragon Blade not quite as successful this time around. And now it's 30 seconds left for the US to finish this fight and reset. And unfortunately for Coolmat, he is going to be way delayed. Coming down now, has to activate that overtime, and Fact Fiction jumping in. Got a little bit of damage to do before he pops that Primal Rage. Zhongyi already using his Winston ultimate to try to keep US off the cart right now. Chinese Taipei playing this pretty conservatively. Fact Fiction gets the nano boost, and there we go. The Primal Rage coming in, just trying to zone Chinese Taipei away. Get a little bit more damage on Zonda. Does get the kill onto Jake though. So good start for Chinese Taipei. Realman with another one, the finishing blow on Fact Fiction. And that's a lot of blue on the payload right now, man. United States having a lot of trouble. That self-destruct is going to zone them out. Coolmat and Adam both going down here, and Zonda's attack visor just yet. Jake using his. They're on the run. There's the self-destruct now, but the United States in a lot of trouble here on the defense. Momo takes down Jake, and Chinese Taipei with a big advantage here on Point A Hollywood. And now Zonda goes in and pops attack visor. No more Diva to worry about. Just has to burn down that Primal Raging Winston. They go ahead and use the sound barrier as well, and it's really looking like Chinese Taipei is going to get the payload rolling here.
To waste here in the Westworld stage of Hollywood, because there's 3.5 minutes remaining, and they don't even have to get all the way through the map. But Jake will cut Zhongyi out of the air.
I was going to say, that was a very aggressive Primal Rage from Zhongyi. I mean, Chinese Taipei edging ever forward. That payload is getting scary close to finishing the map for Chinese Taipei, but now Sinclair goes down.
Coming in.
And the US, coming in. Jake with that Soldier 76, pretty important for the US. Here we go though, Jake goes and pops attack visor. Sinatraa takes down Realman. A good start for the United States. Bacon Jack, but seeing his team fall around him, and the US with that Transcendence able to get more aggressive now. Zonda getting a lot of that damage absorbed by Coolmat, who does eventually get popped out of the mech, but we know what he can do with that Bunny Blaster. Zonda looking for more though. He's got the high ground. Sinatraa needing to be careful here. And now Chinese Taipei bringing it back again. Sound barrier coming in for the US, but maybe a little bit late here as Chinese Taipei has that numbers advantage. But now the US swinging the fight again. This is crazy, man. This is one of the biggest back and forth fights I've seen.
Another pulse bomb for Bacon Jack, but it's going to miss again. As Zonda trying to throw himself on the cart. They need to get on, and America is going to hold.
Oh, the USA takes Hollywood in a pretty epic defense.
That getting low until Sinclair nearly falls right now.
Oh, dude, he's so low, but he manages to get those shields building up again. Jake does fall, though. Bacon Jack finding the picks, and it looks like Chinese Taipei is going to get the control points building early here.
Yeah, they are. A little odd that we saw Jake on the side by himself dealing with the Tracer in a 1v1. Sinatraa going to deep back.
Tracers fighting Tracers.
We'll
see what Bacon Jack can do.
He had to use the rewind though because Bacon Jack had the shield, but even so, Raucus is going to get some crucial pickups. Fact Fiction now on the point trying to contest it.
Yeah, Fact Fiction chases away Zhongyi for the moment here. The United States hasn't been able to flip it just yet, but they're so close. Oh, but it looks like Chinese Taipei is going to hold for now. Man. You got to do something while you're waiting for the next action. United States trying to catch Chinese Taipei at the choke here. And they've got them bottled up for the moment. Backfiction, he can be aggressive. He's got that primal rage in case things get a bit hairy, which I know with Winston is pretty much all the time. But you get the idea.
Definitely all the time.
You get the idea. You know what I'm saying.
And they're just being very patient right now. They're trying to keep them in the room, not allowing them to get past this point.
Oh, cool Matt demeched. That's a problem for the United States here. Transcendence coming out for Rockets now. Backfiction still sitting on the point. There's a primal rage.
He's trying to get.
See, can he get the knockoffs? That was so close. Oh, he gets taken down though. Chinese Taipei with a chance here to win the fight and flip the point. The United States getting close to 90 control % right now.
Jake in trouble.
Trying to stay alive.
Actually does get bounced back the other way.
Spry. Jake gets back there.
And he gets the kill on the Bacon Jack. Wow. Oh, Jake on top of his game.
Oh, that is not the time you want to use self-destruct. Taimou gets nothing out of that one. United States in prime position to win this round. Realman, the only one left from Chinese Taipei on the point. And Lucio can bounce around, but he can't hold the point. OT ticking away, and the United States as soon as they, Bacon Jack gets two though.
He has to get back on the points on Nabuta.
And Jake can save that tack visor for now. They're going to go ahead and use the Transcendence. Support ultimates on both sides here. Sinatraa throws out the pulse bomb. No kills from that, but he does zone Chinese Taipei back a bit. Jake does fall though. Transcendence coming into the United States now as they try to hold on to the point. It's getting a little bit risky though. Sinatraa just doing everything he can here. Nice kill onto Zonda, but they need more.
And they have to keep picking up these kills, and that's not going to be enough. We are going to see them.
They're going to go in now. Cool Matt getting a little bit low, needs some heals. Transcendence will do it. Got to stick with that Zenyatta, though. They're going in.
Jake gets Bacon Jack.
Falls early. There's the self-destruct. They've got the Winston bubble to keep them safe, though. They're going to dodge anyway. K-Momo does get the DMEC onto Cool Matt 69 at least.
Yeah, but they need some kills, though, and that's the crucial thing right now. Sinatraa trying to get in there, does land a pulse bomb, and that's going to be a kill onto Zhongyi. Now they're chasing Zonda back, and that's will be Team USA flipping the point right now, close to 99% once they finally get K-Momo down.
That kill on Zhongyi from Sinatraa, but you know what it means. Chinese Taipei, they drop the sound barrier now. They flip the point back again. The US needs to win this fight. Chinese Taipei on the verge of tying up Nepal here. Rockets does get the kill onto Sinclair. There we go. The United States coming in with the kills they need. A later sound barrier, and they might be able to flip it. We'll see how long Zonda can stay alive.
And I think they're going to do it, Doa. K-Momo has been desuited. They're chasing the soldier off. Cool Matt zoning him out with the defensive matrix. Not an opportunity. They still haven't actually capped yet.
OT, that's it. US takes Nepal. They are 2-0 in this series.
That was a dicey situation, Doa, with the sound barrier up first. But
similarity to this attack on the attack on Hollywood from Chinese Taipei, taking a long time to get in there. Ooh, but that pick on Sinatraa is a good start for the red team. They get Adam as well, and now United States in a little bit of trouble. They pop the Transcendence to try to stabilize, give time for the respawns to come back in.
Bacon Jack's doing the work, though.
He really is, man. That swap over the Tracer, and it is working wonders for Chinese Taipei.
And Sinatraa has the Dragon Blade, but he can't pull it out. Focus and forced to retreat inside the point. Cool Matt did use the self-destruct and remech, but he is going to be taken out of his suit and has to go in and refresh it right now.
Yeah, Sinatraa goes down right after he pulled out the Dragon Blade too, so no big plays from that Genji, and Chinese Taipei on the verge of taking point B and winning this Lunar Colony attack round.
Still trying to stagger as best they can. Cool Matt in the mini diva form. It looks like that's just about going to be it as Bacon Jack comes around the side of the doorway. It will be a cap.
The United States, not for a little while anyway. Zhongyi getting very low before he backs off. Gets taken out. Sinatraa with one kill with that Dragon Blade already. Zonda though has attack visor. Sinatraa doesn't care though. Getting the reflect. Can he get the kill though? He's got heals. And Backfiction comes in for the Mario stomp onto the Soldier 76. United States gonna get some control meter going here.
Now they are. They're going to try and get these stragglers coming through from the sides. Sniffing around his Bacon Jack, though. They do get K-Momo, but Zhongyi is going to stabilize things with that primal rage, and that will be the end of this push. However, 2 ticks for Team USA.
Not quite 2 ticks.
Not quite.
Yeah, the United States has a chance to go forward. Adam has the support ultimate to use after Raucus is finished. Cool Matt with the kill onto Jungi. Good start for the United States. There's the sound barrier. They're doing a good job of staggering
Realman
those support
dies
ultimates.
before he beats.
That's big. He gets beat instead. And Chinese Taipei in a lot of trouble. Jake coming in with the attack visor, and the U.S. could claim it right here, right now. And the U.S. has the position at least. Chinese Taipei on the outside looking in, but I think it's time to dive.
Yeah, came over remixed right before that fight, so gets it up again. However, that's going to be a sound barrier and a transcendence coming out, one for each team.
Yep, that's right. Jake does fall, though, gets picked off, and Sinatraa has to pick up the slack. He does. There goes Fact Fiction, though, and Chinese Taipei with an opportunity here to defend. They had that later sound barrier, and it looks like the U.S. is going to have to maybe reset here. They were so close to taking the point. They're still fighting for it.
Well, Raucus finally dies as Jungi jumps onto the high ground. They've got to deal with Sinatraa now. He is pushed out by Bacon Jack and forced to flee back to his Lucio.
Yeah. All right. Chinese Taipei with a decent amount of ults as well. The United States not deterred. They've gotten 2 ticks on that. And they want to close it out, but they have less than a minute to do it now.
That was a mistake from Chinese Taipei to start that fight. Zonda was not protected by the Diva against the Forest, so they need to rethink their positioning, make sure that Zonda has the ability to push the Pharah out and doesn't just get a whole bunch of free fights in the high ground. Now we're going to go deep inside this building. Zonda will get Raucus right off the start of this fight.
That's right, kills on both sides. Sinatraa with the early pick. Goodbye Zenyatta. Fact Fiction trying to chase him away. Can he hit the kill? No! Sinclair gets it in the end. Barely stays alive. Crucial for Chinese Taipei. And they'll hold for just a bit longer. Desperation now for the United States.
They're going to be pushed back as Coolback gets desuited here. It's going to be a big, big problem for America. Only 9 seconds left, and they have no defensive matrix, and he is going to get brutally staggered at the end of the fight. Adam tries to zip in, but that's going to be it.
Well, Rez on Kumat 69.
And the supports are on one side for the Team USA. That is an awkward scenario to be in. Gonna get moved back, but here comes the Reaper.
Well, Realman with the save there. Zonda does fall. That was so close, but the U.S. able to just barely come out ahead in this fight, and it looks like they might hold for the moment.
Well, we talk about Cool Matt's Diva, and that was the crucial play. Fly cover. Everybody has to get in the range of the Reaper. Shotguns. Winston, a massive headshot target with his hitbox for the Reaper, and that's going to be a beautiful flower made on the point with the Death Blossom.
Celebration Death Blossom, as it looks unlikely that the U.S. can get back in time. Cool Matt getting there just in the net. Oh, he can't do it.
I mean, if you go up in the air, you can't actually contest the point.
Yep.
So he chose to self-destruct way up above.
Spread out defense. They're going to try to chase back Bacon Jack. Getting a little bit low. And Kumat 69 standing strong on the payload, getting a little bit low though, has to be careful, but now the pick's coming in. Jake pulls out the Dragon Blade, can't quite desuit the Diva, but they do get the kill onto Jungi with a little bit of help from Kumat. The United States rolling ahead with the payload now.
Not only that,
Realman push the payload a bit more.
Realman alone in the back line right now, does have to back up, getting dangerously low.
Ooh, that's close, he might as well be dead, he's out of the fight. Bacon Jack taken down by the Deadeye from Jake, he's on the run, nice punch onto K-Momo, preventing the D-Mech. Huge play by Jake to get those 2 picks. Can the U.S. snowball that into a win here on that Zonda does fall. Jungi takes on Raucus, but it's an edge for the United States right now. They're going to use that sound barrier. Self-destruct comes in, no kills out of that though. And now Chinese Taipei coming back with the Transcendence. An opportunity to swing this fight around.
Fact Fiction trying to get in the back line, does finish off Sinclair, and he's going to be chasing Zonda into the grave.
Raucus over on the Widowmaker right now picks off Zonda, and the United States trying to close this map out. They're so close, but Realman coming back in. There we go. Sinatraa taking down Bacon Jack, getting the Diva out of the mech, and that should be it. United.
Here we go. Sinatraa is going to come in and try and delay a little bit more. Jake's there, and there's the EMP.
All right, United States looking for the pick. Zonda does go down early. K-Momo, D-Mech now. And Raucus does get killed off by Realman, but that's a big defensive fight win for the United States, and they needed that. Raucus has the EMP again, so they got it back anyway. There it is, coming in, and Jake with the Dragon Blade. Can he capitalize? Looking for a bit more. They drop the sound barrier. Nice reflect on the Zonda. That does it. U.S. winning another defensive fight here for the moment.
They basically have to win every fight now.
Well, the U.S. wants to force this into OT right here, right now. Looks like they will try. Coolman 69 out of the mech already, though. Zonda comes in with the tack visor. visor. He's going to put the period on the end of that sentence, and it looks like the U.S. not going to be able to hold on point A at least. Chinese Taipei. Now it's his turn to try to carry here. Throws out the pulse bomb. No kills out of that one, though. Didn't really even get any damage done. Coolman 69, yeah, he is demeched, okay. But the United States, meanwhile, around him, taking down the teammates. Jack does get the kill onto Fact Fiction, though. A pretty crucial pick. Zonda getting slowed up by Sinatraa. What a duel. Sinatraa does get taken down. He gets the kill on Zonda, though. And Chinese Taipei trying to push. Sinclair fragging out on the Zenyatta.
They're going to have one more shot here to stop the cart before point B.
Yeah, they're going for it. The overtime bar is going to drop so fast now. It's been a longer push. Rocket's taken out early, though, so Zonda just saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to pop the tac visor. I want to take this point, get a little bit more time going, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. The U.S. tried to stall. They've got time to reset.
No more pulse bomb for him. Sound barrier comes out for the U.S.
Yep. They're going to get aggressive. Jungi falls early. Sound barrier a little bit late for Chinese Taipei now. Realman's been struggling. Bacon Jack in the back lines. He gets zoned out by Coolman. Has to recall, though. Transcendence comes in for Chinese Taipei. It's Desperation, though, as Zonda pops attack visor. Gets knocked back by Fact Fiction. No result out of that as Transcendence comes in for the U.S. now. We're into OT again, and Sinclair falls. The U.S. getting the edge here. There goes K-Momo out of the mech. Just a few more, and the U.S. will take this group. It looks like they may have it. Realman clinging to life, but Bacon Jack falls, and now it's cleanup. The United States, they're getting the kills. The OT bar ticking away, and the U.S. will claim first place in Group G.
And that will set them up pretty to make it to BlizzCon. They get the first place. They will get the easier opponent later today. And Chinese Taipei now looking like they may have an uphill battle as they don't show that same strength that we've seen from earlier in this group stage.
Yeah, but huge credit to the U.S. team, man.